Hello friends and welcome to a new video. My name is Anna and in today's 20 minutes class I will help you open your hips with deep stretches. You don't need any props, but if you feel very stiff today you can have a pillow or a block with you for this practice. We will begin in a child's pose at the back of your mat. So go ahead and connect the big toes together, open your knees as wide as it's comfortable for you, and then extend your arms forward and release your forehead on the mat. Stretch into your spine, relax your shoulders, your hips and your face. Begin to connect to your breath. Feel your ribcage expanding as you inhale. And relax the tensions in your body as you exhale. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale, walk your hands towards the right side of your space. Feel the stretch in the left side body. Actively press the left shoulder towards the ground. Then come back to center and walk your hands on the left side of your mat. This time stretching the space between each rib on the right side body. And then come back to center. Now let's move into hard opener movements. So walk your hands towards your knees and lift the chest up, keeping your knees wide open. Press the right hand back on the floor. As you inhale, lift the hips up and forwards, extending the left arm backwards. Exhale, lower down and change the side. Left hand down, push your hips up, right arm stretches and lower. One more time on each side, right hand down, inhale. And exhale, left hand down, inhale. And exhale, release. Make your way to your tabletop pose for cat and cow movement. So go ahead and inhale, lower the belly, arch the back. And then as you exhale, round your spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round. Keep moving at your own pace, focusing on your spine and your breath. Walk your hands slightly forward and start to roll your spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips back and repeat this wave movement with your spine a couple of times. Focusing on how it feels more than on what it looks like. And then come back to a neutral spine and push your hips up for your downward facing dog, bending one knee at a time to wake up your hamstrings. And then find stillness. Navel drawing in towards the spine. From here, sweep the right leg up, bend the right knee and open the right hip. Begin to draw wide circles with the right knee to wake up that right hip joint. Keep the heel pressed towards the glute. And then step the right foot directly outside of the right hand, lowering your left knee to the floor for your lizard pose. Option is to bring your forearms to the mat. On each exhale, let the right knee open a little bit more. If you wish to go deeper, bend the left knee and try to grab the left foot with the right hand as you twist into your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. If you were in your twist, right hand comes back down to the floor. Heel toe the right foot towards the left wrist, finding your pigeon pose. Make sure the left hip faces the floor. If this angle is too intense, bring the right heel closer to the left hip. Fingertips on the mat, open the chest, inhale, and then exhale, bring your forearms to the floor and relax your forehead down. Gently release and come back to downward dog to repeat this sequence on the other side. Go ahead and lift the left leg up, bend the left knee and draw big circles. Observe how your left hip might feel different at this point. Then gaze forward, roll your spine as you step the left foot outside of the left hand for your lizard pose. Lower the right knee on the floor, pressing the cushiony part just above the rotula to feel more comfortable. Lower the forearms to the mat. Deep breathe into the left hip flexor and psoas. Option is to bend the right knee and hold onto that right foot with the left hand. Let your hips sink lower and your heart open. Release and gently heel toe your left foot towards your left wrist. Find your alignment, keeping the right hip facing the floor. If you are struggling to square your hips, you can place a pillow under your left glute. Lower the chest down and relax. And then bring your hands down, step into your downward facing dog. Relax you here. Relax your head. Then bend your knees and we're going to jump straight to our Malasana Yogi squat. So feet come outside of your hands as you lower the hips down and elongate your spine. Hands to your heart in a prayer position. If this pose is not accessible, you can sit on a block or on the floor, keeping your knees open. Release. Hands come to the mat as you lift your hips up. Bring your feet together, halfway, lengthen, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, release. From here, step the left foot back and face the left side of your mat. Bend your knees and lower the hips down. Inhale, lift it up, hands to the sky. Exhale, down. 2 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, stay down and bring your hands on the heart space. Keep the hips low and the knees nicely open. Then drop your hands on the floor in front of you And we're going to bend the knees side to side, giving your hips and hamstrings an active stretch. And keep the right knee bent and try to lower the hips towards the right heel, finding your side stretch or skandasana, hands in prayer position, toes pointing towards the sky. And then change the side, trying to keep your hands off the mat, left elbow pressing into the left knee. And from here, bring yourself directly to the floor. We're going to move to a square pose. So bend the left knee and keep the left shin parallel to the edge of the mat. Then bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. So the right knee should be on top of the left ankle. Both feet flexed. You should observe a triangle shape between your legs. If it's enough, stay here trying to press the right knee down. You can also place a pillow or a block under the right knee. If you wish to intensify the stretch, bend forward. You should feel the right hip external rotation and deep stretch around the glute. Relax your muscles and breathe. Then very gently get out of the pose, place your feet on the floor and start to move your knees in a windshield wiper movements. And now let's take our square pose on the other side. So this time place your right shin parallel to the edge of your mat and bring your left ankle above that right knee. Left knee stacked over the right ankle and keeping the feet flexed. If this is too intense, you can place a pillow or a block under the left knee and keep the spine nice and long. If you wish to go deeper, keep the lower spine extended as you lean forward. Sink into your breath and relax your hips. Gently release and take a second round of windshield wipers to get rid of any tensions in the hips area. From here, open your legs wide towards the corners of your mat for our pancake pose. So make sure you untuck the tailbone as you bend from the hips and not from the chest. Gently bring your hands to the floor, stay or try to go lower, keeping a nice and long spine. On each exhale, try to relax your body and especially the area into your hips joints and your connective tissues. Then when you're ready, gently get out of the pose and drop your knees from side to side once again. At this point, you should really feel your hips more open and unlocked. Then unroll your spine on the floor and transition to your happy baby, grabbing the edges of your feet and pushing your knees towards the ground as you press the lower spine on the mat. Release your feet and bring the sole of your feet together for your reclined butterfly pose or Supta Baddha Konasana. Let the gravity bring your knees closer to the floor. You can place one hand on your chest and one hand on the belly. Maybe close your eyes and begin to relax. This will be our final relaxation pose for the class. If you wish to rest in a regular Shavasana, you're more welcome to do so. Let your body sink deeper down into the floor as you feel the energy moving into your body. We're gonna stay here in this pose for a few breaths, allowing your body to feel the effects and the benefits of the practice. Very gently start to come back to your breath and bring movement to your body, bringing the sole of your feet to the edges of your mat as you lift and connect your knees together. Taking a big breath as you hug your knees into your chest before rolling up to a comfortable seated pose of your choice. We will now close this practice. Thank you everyone for joining me. Namaste.